22 7b123 Kaolinite layers Big Bang Higgs dark matter weak metals formula Wow Seti. There's the alien radio signal. And this is about the Big Bang theory with kaolinte Earth's crust layers formed from an atomic cloud of 6 rings tetrahedra connecting Higgs electric field, bosons, weak metal, superalloys, interactions within a comet or meteor collision, and dark matter particles found in line 22 Wow data. So our previous video was line 22 7b122 PHYLLOSILICATES Earth's crust Big Bang theory dark matter Wow Seti. December 9th, my thoughts. The Earth's crust and 6 rings of tetrahedra bring up the kaolinte layers, which connects the Higgs electric field and dark matter particles together for the Big Bang theory. Quotes and diagrams are from a blog. Okay, so this is the structure of the kaolinte layer. That's what it looks like. It's got O, OH, AL, and SI. It's a U.S. Geological Survey Open File Report 01041. A laboratory manual for X-ray powder diffraction kaolinite group. The kaolinite group includes the dicohedral, dioctahedral minerals kaolite, dictite, magnetite, and halloysite, and the trioctahedral minerals angorite, chamosite, crystallite, and cronsadite. Sounds like a bunch of names for dinosaurs, if you ask me. Anyways, the primary structural unit of this group is a layer of composed, let's make it smaller, of one octahedral sheet condensed with one tetrahedral sheet. In the doctahedral minerals, the octahedral site are occupied by aluminum. In the trioctahedral minerals, these sites are occupied by magnesium and iron. Kaolinte and halloysite are single-layer structures. Although dictite and necrite have the same basic structure, the stacking sequence of layers is different in these minerals. Dixon, 1989, Moore and Reynolds, 1997. Kaolinte, dictite, and necrite occur as plates. Halloysite, which can have a single layer of water between its sheets, occur in a tubular form. So here's the kaolinte group, and there's some sort of thing, optical axial plane, and it says triclinic or monoclinic modified iron. I don't know what it says. Sorry, not to say irons, modified from Deere and others, 1975. All members of the kaolinte group form primarily during hydrothermal alteration or weathering of feldspars under acid conditions. The kaolite and halloysites are probably the only members formed in soils. Deere and others, 1975. Okay. Swindale, 1975. Kaolin minerals are used during the manufacture of ceramics, papers, and paint. In monomineralic samples, the dicohedral members of this group are readily identified because they become amorphous to X-rays after heating to 550 degrees Celsius, and the diffraction patterns disappear. Kaolite, dictite, necrite, and halloysite can be differentiated from chlorite by comparisons of the 3.58 angstrom kaolin peak with the 3.54 angstrom chlorite peak. Biscay, 1965. And from chlorite and the tricohedral members of this group by intercalation with potassium acetate from water, 1965. Heating alone will not distinguish the dicohedral kaolite group minerals from chlorite because the 002, 003, and 004 chlorite peaks are also weakened by the heat treatment. Moore and Reynolds, 1997. Intercalation complexes can also be used to differentiate individual dicohedral kaolite minerals. For example, dehydrated calcite can be distinguished from kaolite by intercalation with formamide. Churchman and others, 1984, and that's from pubs.usgs.gov. Okay, so there's their link there. My thoughts and formulas. So we got the Big Bang theory, Higgs boson particles. We have the Higgs electric field, dark matter particles, and then helium, hydrogen ions form the kaolinite group of hydrothermal alternating particles to form a cluster of crust on the Earth in layers. Question mark. Quote, in monomineralic samples, the dicohedral members of this group are readily identified because they become amorphous to X-rays after heating to 550 degrees Celsius, and the diffraction patterns disappear. Source of quote from pubs.usgs.gov. So the keyword amorphous. So quotes and diagrams are from Wiki. In condensed matter physics, an amorphous form, the Greek a without morphe, shape form, or non-crystalline solid, is a solid that lacks the long-range order characteristics of a crystal. A glass is an amorphous solid that exhibits a glass transition. Other types of amorphous solids include gels, thin films, and nanostructured materials. Here's a picture of them with rulers. Amorphous metals have low strength. Okay. So December 9th, my thoughts. On the Big Bang Theory, Higgs electric field particle formula is found in line 22 WOW data. Oh, we have to divide this up. There's too much in one area. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so on the Big Bang Theory and Higgs electric field particle formula is found in line 22 WOW data. There's weakly interacting metals are amorphous metals when heated, but if you cool them, they turn into crystals, question mark, which would form the Earth's crust. After the heat of the Big Bang Theory, it cooled the ultra-cold atoms with the explosion of a comet, made up of ice and porous dark matter particles that start to form the kaolinte layers of solid particles with mass in a ring tetrahedron formation. Data continues on the Big Bang Theory and dark matter formulas in the next videos. There you go. Thanks for watching.